Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton95, which is another Transformers Age of the Prime video, and today we're taking a look at the Deluxe Class Fugitive Waspinator, or just Wasp, from Transformers Animated. So, you got right there, Fugitive Waspinator, Decepticon symbol, even though he wasn't technically a Decepticon at this point in the show. He was just like a rogue fugitive, but that's besides the point. I mean, the name and everything is based on the canceled figure from Animated, of course, 22 steps till all are one. I forgot to point that out. And of course, just as I said before, okay, so it's not going to be this picture, but here is Slingshot. There we have with Slingshot. So I just need Soulless to complete this here. I think with a fifth one, it'll complete the full mural of all 13 primes, because we're still missing. So we got Prima, Vector Prime, Alphatron, Soulless, Micronus, Alchemist, Onyx, Amalgamus, and Quintus. So we're missing Nexus, Liege Maximo, Megatronus, and 13. So 2 more boxes and we'll complete that mural. I don't know why I took Waspinator's box away, but there he is again, right there on the back. 22 steps. Shows him with his boosters combined with the stingers. Of course, vehicle mode. That you got the More Than Meets the Eye authentic logo now in a little circle. So yeah, let's go ahead and get him open and check him out. There's his name again. So yeah, let's get him open and check him out. And here we have Wasp out of his packaging, or Fugitive Waspinator. I mean, that's what the packaging says, but it's Wasp. One major thing I do want to note right off the bat is the Decepticon symbol. He was never a Decepticon until he was mutated into a techno-organic by Black Arachnia. Spoiler alerts for the show. I mean, if you haven't seen it, get out from another rock and go watch it. It is... Animated is one of my absolute favorites as far as Transformers television media. Right up there with Beast Wars and, of course, G1 and Prime. Easily the top 4, in my opinion. I know some people don't like Prime, but oh well. It's my opinion. If you don't like it, too bad, so sad. Anyways, yeah. Shouldn't have that Decepticon symbol. It should be just kind of like what Lockdown has, basically the rub sign symbol there. Basically, it's kind of like an unaligned badge that the show uses, which I'm glad I'm going to be picking up the toy hex set for this. As much as I do like the purple windows, I do like the more show accurate black that toy hex does. I mean, you got plenty of purple with the eyes, and the head sculpt looks fantastic. It's not 100% accurate to the show model. It is very, very close, though. I don't know what is quite off with it. I think it's just a little bit too rounded. I think it needs to be a little bit more triangular. But here he is with Bumblebee, and I did do some slight customization on mine. I did paint the fingers yellow, and I painted around the feet black to match that kind of cushioning around his feet that he had in the show. And of course, I got the toy hex set for him as well. Some of it's kind of peeling off there. But yeah, I mean, same mold. Really nice kind of dark forest green with this lime green. Got the black for the striping here as well as here. Really close paint matching as well with the green. And like I said, really nice purple eyes. Some really nice silver paint there. As far as his weapons go, he's got the stingers and the rocket boosters. Some really nice kind of dark silver. Borderline gunmetal, but still metallic enough to work. And I believe it is, might be the same shade or just slightly darker than his wheels. But you can still use it as a jump pack, put them in his hand. Although on my copy, the hands are really tight. So something to be wary of on your copy. Just be careful of the tight hands. I mean, still works. Now, as far as wielding the stinger, just like with Bumblebee, I personally don't care much for how they did it. I wish there was a way to have individual stingers in the hand without it being at an angle. Because honestly, I like the single stinger look better than the combined stinger. But again, I mean, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. And I mean, I don't blame people for liking it. It's just, I personally like, you know, just the whole look of each stinger being wielded on its own. There we go. So now we got Wasp using his combined stinger, going after Bumblebot to get his revenge. So there you go. Let's go ahead and remove the stingers. There we go. So set this all aside and get real quick into articulation, then quick transformation. So head still on a ball joint. It is fairly tight, at least on my copy. You get all the way up, just like with Bumblebee. Get forward to there, back that far. This portion of the arm is on its own joint. To get out to there, get a bicep swivel and a very tight wrist swivel. Do get waist rotation and forward and back on universal, or hinge forward and back, and then, or no, swivel forward and back, hinge, hips, thigh swivel, over 90 at the knee, gets you into some dynamic poses. Get a little bit forward at the ankle, and then once you kind of get over this, you can get out to there. So yeah, decent range still, I guess. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get them into vehicle mode. It is still a very fun transformation. So you'll fold these back, fold the hands up, fold the hands up, just kind of collapse the arm. There we go. Just kind of keep the arms out like this. There we go. Go ahead and rotate the waist around, collapse the heels in, open this up, fold in the knee pad there, fold in the knee pad, and actually we want to keep those open so we can rotate this whole section around. On either side, collapse the feet, tab the legs together. Oh, there goes that. Fortunately, it's just a friction hinge. There we go. And from here, bring this section down. That will allow you to bring the head up into the torso. Bring these sections around like this, just like that. Close up these spots here. Bring this down, it will untab. Rotate all the way up and around. There's these two little sections here that will tab, or these two little tabs that will go into these two little slots here. Just like that. Bring these arm panels back on that double hinge. This will just collapse into there. There we go. So on this side, just gonna collapse in, tab into there. There we go. Bring this whole section back. This will just clip into there, and those sides will clip in. There we go. There we have Wasp in his vehicle mode. We'll give him his boosters, even though he never had them in the show. I mean, it's still gang molded with him. And add the stingers on for more effect. So there he is. And here he is with Bumblebee. So you can see, I mean, exactly the same mold, same basic color scheme, except, you know, green instead of yellow. Get the Decepticon symbol instead of the Autobot symbol. And like I said, I do have the Toy Hacks labels on Bumblebee here. But yeah, I do plan on getting the ones for Wasp just to kind of make them look a little bit more accurate to the cartoon design. Like I said, I still do like the purple. And the purple works with the Kingdom Waspinator because I kind of see that version of Waspinator as animated Waspinator. Whereas I've got the Takara dramatic capture, or not dramatic capture, the premium finish version of Waspinator that has the blue wings. So there is my Beast Wars Waspinator. So there is that. And of course you can remove the rocket boosters. And you can see a better look at them. He's missing that rear window that gets filled out here. Missing the whole rear window section, tail lights, no exhaust, or no, I guess it is, well, no, it's a grate with license plate. So there's that. So let's go ahead and get him back in the robot mode. Again, fairly simple. Just untab these sections here. That will allow us to bring up the rear hatch and the bumper. Just kind of fold that up on itself. Bring these sections out to form the arms. Bring those out on the double hinges. I guess go ahead and, well, no, don't close that panel yet. Bring this down and around, rotate, untie the legs, open that up, bring out the heel, fold down the foot, rotate this section around, bring out the kneecap, or the knee pad, whatever you want to call it. Bring that out, bring out the heel, bring that down, there we go. Then from here, it is a matter of bringing this down, around, form the upper torso, just bring the arms down at the shoulder, fold out his fists, collapse the forearm back, straightening that all out, fold that back, and there we have Wasp back in, oh, there we go. Now he's back in robot mode. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into final thoughts. So getting into final thoughts on Fugitive Waspinator from Age of the Primes, I really do like how he turned out. This figure is 15 years in the making. Well, not about 15. I'd say closer to 13 to 14, but still. It was originally canceled in the original animated toy line, and here we are, 2025, with our very own Fugitive Waspinator, down to having the actual name that was on the promotional material on the back of some of the boxes right around that time that the toy line was canceled. So yeah, very nice to have this character finally. I do hope we get more use out of this mold, whether it be Cliff Jumper or any of the other mold members of, you know, Transformers Animated. Hell, I wouldn't mind getting a glyph, like a G1 style glyph out of this, even if it is animated with that kind of cutesy animated head with a swappable G1 head. I'd be down for it. So that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. I really do like how Waspinator turned out. He's not the best of the wave. I'd say he's just slightly above Solus Prime, but definitely under the two aerial bots, because those two really impressed me. So once I get Grimlock, I might do a retrospective on the first wave, because it seems to be the thing to do. Is, you know, first impressions of the line is to go over the first wave of the toy line, and you can kind of judge what your thoughts on the line would be like from there. So definitely look forward to that. I've still got to do Prima's video as well as Megatronus, and then I still need to get my hands on a G2 Grimlock. So it's going to be a little bit, so hope you guys can stick around and wait until then. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out all my other Age of the Prime videos, as well as my Legacy United videos and Studio Series. I do have Studio Series 86 Galvatron to go over, and I also just got an upgrade that's related to this line, so stay tuned for some upcoming videos. I'm going to stop rambling. So long. Take care. See you next time.